Bottoms up mga glassmates. Last episode na pag-usapan natin si Francis Lopez pero hindi pa nagtatapos doon no, yung inuman natin, yung usapan natin tonight. As a matter of fact, ang dami nangyari nitong weekend as well as the past few weeks no, and the past few months. At pag-uusapan natin silang lahat ngayon. Pero bago ang lahat, let's welcome again our glassmates. Magpakilala tayo guys. Jamo, Mark, Jello, and Robbie. Sige, let's start with you, Jamo.
Once again, this is Jamo, yan, from UP Diliman. Yan, next.
Mark.
Yeah, Mark from UP Diliman as well. Big supporter of the UP Fighting Maroons, basketball, volleyball, tennis, most of other collegiate sports also.
And Jello.
Jello Gison, UP Baguio.
And Robbie.
Alam mo ba, mahal mo na. Wala tayong magagawa, mahal mo na. Robbie from UP Diliman.
May chant pa talaga.
Yan. Miles from UP Diliman. Student number XXXXXX. So last weekend, no, nagsimula na ang ating Pinoy Liga Collegiate Cup, the first major tournament for the men's basketball teams no of the UAAP. And nakita na natin sa news no, nahati po ang ating UP Fighting Maroons into two teams. Yung unang koponan, yung UP1 ay naglaro na last weekend and nanalo sila against the CSB Blazers sa score na 66-95.
Tambak.
Player of the game natin, ayan, tambak na tambak si Francis Lopez, ang ating player of the game. He scored 22 points and grabbed 10 rebounds along with 2 assists, 2 steals, and 2 blocks. Harold Alarcon also with 20 points. And very good performance no from Gani Stevens. He had a double-double with 12 points and 10 rebounds. Anong masasabi nyo guys sa napanood yung laro? Sa nakita nyo so far? Ito yung pinakaunang official na pasilip sa atin ng ating men's basketball team. Anong masasabi nyo sa performance nila last weekend against the Blazers?
Mamang mama maglaro. Tsaka kung napansin nyo, bulked up na yung mga tao natin. No?
Nagulat ako sa mga combinations natin. Nanibago ko. Saan ka ba naman? Saan ka ba naman makakita
ng UP?
Saan ka ba naman makakita ng na pagsabayin mo si Gani pati si Sean? And
Parang
then you have you have Francis on the tree. Come on.
Saan makikita sa Pinoy Liga?
I'm not sure I'm not sure how early in their off-season training the CSB Blazers are. Pero nung nagtanong pa ako ba to ng CSB during the game?
Naalala ko.
It was the team apparently. Andun si Allen Liwag.
Oo. So,
nagmamaw siya.
I'd give it to them that maybe yung mga pieces
pa
nila hindi pa sila.
Nananalo sila sa next man cup, di ba? Yung Blazers. So,
yes.
So
most of the people, malakas naman tong CSB na to pero mukhang mas malakas lang talaga tayo. I mean, what I mentioned nga on my Twitter account, we look like a lean, mean, fighting maroon machine. Talagang very, I mean, all credits to the strength and conditioning coach natin. Sino to si coach si
Dwight.
And kasi kitang-kita mo batak na batak talaga yung mga boys and they're really, really fit. I like the strategy of dividing the team into two. We do have a lot of talent and we would like to give them a lot of playing time just so they can go be comfortable with their positions. And specifically with all of the movements that are happening with France leaving, we would really need to the supposedly people that will be coming into played in Enderan over the weekend. Very, very strong and very, very capable. So looking forward for more. And hopefully, I mean, naglaro dun sa Alliance, it seems like obviously there might just still be, alam mo yun, parang trying to gauge each other, measure the court a little bit more, see on how they will be able to play together as a team or a unit, because that might be the first time as a group, for example, that they'll be playing. But I mean, we saw some promises already also naman of improvement. So we'll see how it goes for both tournaments. Wala pang schedule na susunod, but looking
Mhm.
forward for that one.
I have a question. Ito bang CSB team na to, ito ang first runner-up ng NCAA last season, di ba?
That's correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
CSB was
Okay.
the finalist. They were the runners up.
Mhm.
Sila yung nakalaban na mapuwa sa finals, no? Na-sweep sila
Okay.
0-2. The
Yeah.
team that played last Saturday featured most of their main guns, no? Kasama si Allen Liwag, yung reigning MVP ng NCAA. The key people who were missing sa kanila were Tony Inot at saka si Justin Sanchez among their key players. But the rest, sina Jomel Ancheta, Gab Cometa, yan yung mga big guns nila from last season. So, talagang main team nila yung natalo natin.
Yeah.
Give or take
I-
one or
I
two
would-
key pieces.
Yeah. I would not make an equivalence na, alam mo yun, tayo din namang kulang. Kasi in all honesty,
Walo lang
Team
yung
A
naglaro.
talaga natin. Solid. Pero yun nga, 8 lang yung naglaro sa atin.
Sabi
which is
ko
a
nga,
big
core
thing.
practice yun eh. Practice yan ng core natin.
For practice.
For
Oo.
practice. Ganyan.
Totoo.
Yan.
Yung
Sec-
8,
Malakas.
Oh, yun na yung
Totoo.
core rotation mo kasi.
yung
Yan.
8 na naglaro nga
And-
nung sa Sabado, yun na yung main guns eh, no? Yung core natin.
Oo.
Yeah. Actually, after seeing them play, parang any doubts that you would have that we're not gonna be in contention for the title, parang nawala bigla. Parang dumating na yata yung coaching staff also ng NU eh. During that time, di ba, na we're closing out the match, nandun sila. Pagkatapos natin manalo with CSB being their team A, tumingin ako sa kanila eh. Yeah.
Ang aga-aga ng...
You were saying,
Oo.
Yeah, but this was before the news.
Before the
Before
yeah.
before the
In all
bomb.
honesty, and in all honesty, alam mo yun, even before the news, you'd be surprised. Kasi with the way that they're playing, you really can see that they're pro-ready. In all honesty, most of everybody that played there was pro-ready. So,
totoo.
it's a good thing na malakas ang kapit ni Coach Wold sa mga bata niya sa Bulldogs, pero they're all pro-ready.
That's true.
But I think it's really early on in the off season, but it's a promising off season for UP1. UP2, konting init tsaka kapaan. Alam mo naman sa team dynamics, 'di ba, yung kapaan ng galaw malaking factor eh.
Totoo.
Yeah.
Kasi karamihan nung transferees natin, sina Payosing, sina Poyos, nasa UP2 sila eh. So,
Mhm.
it's easy to see the difference, no? Yung UP1, they know each other like the back of their hands. They were playing like a well-oiled machine last Saturday. As in, every pass was crisp. Alam nila kung sino hahanapin, saan. They run a lot of pick and rolls, mga play na hindi nila nira-run before, pero lahat ng pasa, they just somehow end up dun sa tamang tao na nakakashoot.
Aha.
So, core practice.
Core practice yan. Tama.
And ano pala, let's have a key stat of the game, no. Let's have a number of the game. Ang magandang number of the game, well, at least from my perspective, no, yung free throw shooting natin, it wasn't too noticeable, but the numbers don't lie. 20 out of 23, 86.96% from free.
That's super high.
Mhm.
You love it. Oh my God. Di ba? Ang taas.
Taas.
Yeah.
It's very promising. One of our
pero guys,
weaknesses.
Pero guys, alam mo yun, in all honesty, magaling tayo sa mga medyo madidilim, medyo masisikip na court. Sa mga malalaking court.
sa
Or
bright
may mga
lights
depth
tayo.
perception. Correct.
That's true kasi yung San Juan gym na medyo madilim din, parang home court natin. Di ba?
Kasi daw nananalaytay
Oo.
sa dugo ng
Taga-diliman
men's
eh.
basketball team yung gym natin sa HKP, sa CHK
Correct.
dati yung
Yeah.
tumutulo ang bubong.
Dugong dilim.
Inagas, counted.
Sanay sa diliman, no? Sanay sa diliman.
Sanay sa diliman eh.
And you can really see during that game that they were, alam mo yun, Coach Gold was also, alam mo yun, talagang on the minute details no, about positioning on where he should be, on who should be doing this, who should be doing that. He's still managing the call outs to Mark. Habang naglalaro siya, narinig ko
Totoo.
na, nakaroon na naman ako ng ano, Mark, paulit-ulit na naman. Diyos ko, narinig ko na naman yun. So, on everything and everything, alam mo, they still are, alam mo, perfectionists. So, I love seeing that.
They
Kasi as
don't
of the
let up,
moment,
no?
correct, they are their
Oo.
own competition. They are, alam mo,
Totoo
they
yun.
are, and they're raising their own standards also.
Ano nga sabi ni
Totoo
Coach
yun.
Gold nung after the game, Miles?
Ano yun? As an anecdote lang, no? Yan, nakwento ko to kay Jamo, no? Pero di ba yung sa Enderon kasi, ang men's room doon, it's in the sa weights room, dadaan ka sa weights room into the men's locker room. So in short, yung men's locker room, kung nasaan yung mga basketball team, nagbibihes, nagbi-meeting, etc., doon din ka din CR even if audience ka. So after the UP CSB game, I went to the men's room and nag-huddle na sila doon. So, to give them privacy, nagmadali lang din ako palabas. But, not before overhearing yung simula ng huddle nila. And, take note nanalo tayo by 29 points. Pero, all I could hear from Coach Goldwyn Monteverde was, guys, ito yung points for improvement natin. Guys, we could be doing this thing. Hindi ko na narinig specific. Ang nahinuha ko lang is, he was saying something to the effect of, you could be doing this thing better. And this was
Oh, which
after
is
a
good.
29-point blowout. ganun ka ganun ka busisi si Coach Gold. The winning habits are there. You can totally tell na you can totally corroborate nga yung sinasabi ni Mark na even after the game, he's all about improvement in the off season.
All about the details.
Ayan. Napag-usapan nyo rin kanina, no, na I believe nabanggit din kanina ni Mark, we had game dun sa Alliance League, no, UP2. Meron ba sa inyo guys nakasubaybay nung full game? Kasi sabay siya nangyayari dun sa Pinoy Liga eh. So, ang
Oo,
hirap
overlap.
mag-divide
1
ng
hour lang yung
attention.
difference.
Yeah. Yeah,
Ayan.
pinapanood ko rin siya briefly over live streaming while watching Enderan no? Pero hindi ako makapag-focus on kasi spotty din yung internet ko or
Early in the
whatsoever.
game,
But
we were
it was a very
tambak.
tama.
Oo. Hindi, tapos
Tama.
there were times na bumaba na yung lamang ng 5 lang, ng 7. And then, I think, yung perps were really mas gelled as a team. Mas talagang,
Yeah.
kumbaga, talagang kung makina, di ba? Matagal lang tumatakbo yung makina nila. Compared to the UP2 that they have faced.
Yeah, they just brought this team together and as a unit compared to UP1. Now mostly the core of our previous team plus the Bullpups, familiarity is there. The Perpetual team, even if sabihin natin na they might be rebuilding or may mga bago silang player, they've been playing on off-season games, I think, since the start of January. So they've known each other already, how they play. They have their own veterans as well. So something, alam mo yun, obviously it's no excuse. And I think I would not be surprised if alam mo yun, some of our coaches after the Enderan game is alam mo yun, also watching that game. Nakita ko on the side, nagla-live streaming din yung some of the coaches. Sabi ko, kung patay, may mapapagalitan. Sabi nga sa corner, hindi lang masasabon, mababody scrub. Kumbaga,
Yes.
labas na mga yan. But alam mo yun, mas maganda na lumabas lahat yan ngayon. And in all honesty, if you look at UP1, if you feel like that's the core, I mean, UP2 probably will be the missing pieces that they'll try to fill in those gaps when we
Yeah.
have the lineup. So it's quite important, obviously, that they play their part, and then show up also on these games.
Kasi
That's
sinong
true.
87 boys ang nasa UP2? Jacob,
Chico,
Who did not
Chico.
play?
Chico,
who did not play. Chico, who did not play.
Oo.
why
Ah,
kaya? Nasa ano?
parang may camping sila with ni
Oo,
Raylan.
may camping
Kasi
siguro
Raylan was
sila.
also not,
Okay,
yeah.
So Jacob, Chico, and of course, the incoming, natin, point guard na si Noy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which from what I know, has been training with the team for quite some time.
Yes.
So tama yung sinabi ni Mark. if you think that UP1 is a well-oiled machine, ito na yung mga dagdag langis at dagdag
At
'di ba? Yung mga nasa
langis,
UP2.
no?
Totoo. But at the same time, no, hindi lang ito we're not just looking into the next season. As a matter of fact, if you check the lineups of UP1 and UP2, yung UP1 is the core for season 88. Pero yung UP2 parang medyo pasilip na siya into season 89 eh. So,
Hmm.
knowing how our team operates, they really look years into the future, no? Alam naman na natin yun with respect to recruitment. So also in
Parang
terms of
Ah,
player development, ganun din eh.
3 years advance, 'di ba, ang recruitment, tama ba?
Oo,
Mm,
ganun. 2 or
tama
3
ta.
years advance.
And Miles, you hit a good point there also, no? Mga looking to the future. Wala pang lineup officially ang UP2.
Mhm.
Mm.
Mhm. Hindi pa naglalabas. So,
Di pa
take note,
naglalabas.
wala
Baka
pang
magkaroon tayo ng
lumalabas na lineup.
bagong episode niyan. At
Wala pa
saka,
pala sa sa official
ah,
PubMeds.
wala
Ano
pa.
yung
Wala
Wala
yung
pa.
lumabas, yung dalawa? 'Di ba
Eh,
may dalawang
Ah,
posters?
ano lang yun kasi sa Alliance kasi yung ano eh.
Okay.
mm
Remember,
Wala
Alliance
pang
League
patay
yun.
liga.
Hindi dalawa ang ano ng UP doon. So pwede ka maghalo doon ng Team 1.
Totoo.
Okay,
Diba?
gets.
Sa Pinoy Liga lang tayo dalawa.
Totoo. Yan, magandang segue yan no into our next topic, Mark, kasi may inaantay pa tayong sorpresa no. Doon sa labas ng UP2 lineup kasi especially considering na Pinoy Liga to and alam naman natin historically ang Pinoy Liga very flexible yan. As in pwede ka magpasok ng player in the middle of the tournament. Like for
Mm.
example si Andy Hemau, nakailang games na tayo, saka lang nila pinasok si Andy Hemau, 'di ba, last
Oo.
year. So, di natin
Ano
alam, baka
sabi mo,
may
Miles?
bago ron.
Sorpresa?
Baka meron tayong sorpresa.
Hindi ako,
Sorpresa.
inano ko lang,
23x3 na.
binaybay ko lang,
Pre,
sorpresa.
magaling ba to? Ngayong
At eto,
sorpresa na to.
baka
Oo.
pag lumabas yung sorpresa, baka merong galit.
Oo. Gagawa tayo ng bagong diet toad.
Tapos yun pala, parehong hindi matuloy.
So, pag nag-earn
Puro
sorpresa
tayo
at may
dito.
magagalit, gagawa tayo ng
Puro
the
Yeah.
sorpresas,
episode.
galit, magagalit.
The
Pero
episode for it.
yun pala, kuryente lang.
Ano to, villain era na ba to?
Sabi kayo, Coach Good, Coach Do, DILG, charot.
But
Yung
a
mga
lot of
movement na yan, marami pang mangyayari. Alam mo, ito yung ayaw ko sa off-season. Yung inevitable na talaga na, alam mo, kalmado ka, masaya ka, galing ka sa championship, tapos biglang,
Pero, guys, do you think that madamot lang tayo na gusto natin nasa atin lahat? Gusto natin very, very strong tayo, panigurado?
feeling ko naman lahat ng teams na competitive gusto naman, I mean,
Yeah.
aminin na natin, lalo na yung mga sanay na manalo, syempre gusto rin nila, nasa kanila lahat ng recruit. So, it's something that comes with with winning. At least for me,
Yeah. It's
I
still a
think,
very,
you really fall in love with the team, 'di ba?
Yeah.
As a support, as an alumni, as an alumnus. So you really fall in love with the team and the team members. So
Yeah, we spoke about it right also. We still do not have any rookie prospects, at least for this season.
Totoo.
And it's for this type of program, we really will benefit, for example, to looking to players that we can develop on the long haul. So, for example, the vacancy that Francis left, is that something, for example, that you would really want to develop internally? Do we have that talent already to be able to fill that gap?
To promote
I mean,
someone.
Mark Del
Totoo.
Monte or Mix Iniguez, for example, can come in to actually play the part? Or pababalikin ba natin si Aldous? Ganun pa
May
kalalabasan
chance
niya.
pa ba?
Kasi, these are the tournaments, di ba? The off-season tournaments for them to be able to play competitively together. And for the off chance na meron na tayong makuha ngayon pa lang, that position of Francis, for example, we really need to develop that in quickly. And anong tawag dito?
Okay.
So yan, I mean, special case talaga si QMB, especially first position, given that he has the maturity, he knows
Bring
how to play
him
the game.
home.
Kaya natin siyang ma-insert. But
Mr. Effective.
Bring
so if we're
him
bringing
home.
if we're bringing in a rookie, for example, one of those top prospect recruits rookies, kailangan maipasok na natin ngayon pa lang
Totoo.
para ma-integrate na
Sino
natin.
ba?
Totoo. Ayan,
Natin
pasilip
alam.
lang no,
Trial
into
by
our
fire.
future. Pasilip
Oo,
lang into
yan.
Hit
into
the
the possible
ground
futures
running.
of UP. Kasi so yun nga ang ganda nung ano no, ang ganda nung nabanggit mo Mark na yung Lopez vacancy can be filled in a variety of ways. So una-una sa lahat the one who plays both his and Aldus's position no si Belmonte. Belmonte will definitely get a promotion in terms of minutes. And then we can get creative no. Si Gagate I think and Alter are being trained to play as a four. Pero I think more than them, baka mas malaki pa yung chance na si Iniguez nga. But I agree with Mark. Baka rin we can look into getting a high school prospect who plays the same position, who also actually bears the name LeBron.
And sabi nga nila, 'di ba? Parang eto na naman ba? May photo shoot opportunity na naman ba? Aalis, magja-Japan, photo, may vacancy tayo para sa Rookie of the Year champion. Ito na!
May bequeathal ceremony.
Oo, parang may bequeathal, may pa-photo shoot. Kating-kating na si Naveen para ilabas ang article. Charot. Alam mo na.
Tapos, ayun na, lalabas na lahat ng pub mats and all.
I know. Tapos, 'di ba, at least walang may ER sa mga titos and titas kasi ngayon pala nagpa-palpitate na sila. So wag natin patagalin ng isang araw. The next day agad, 'di ba? Thank you na lahat si Francis, na retweet na. Okay na tayo. Okay na, thank you na natin lahat. Let's
Okay.
go. The episode.
Bang.
The next episode tayo the next.
At magkita-kita na naman po tayo bukas.
Bukas, no? May pa-welcome ceremony, may cutting ng ribbon sa University Hotel.
Tsaka,
Tapos ilak natin kandado tapos form 5.
can I lang, something very trivial lang Pero yung pag-alis ni Francis it was OASD. Di ba? It was
Totoo.
OASD who released the news.
Yes.
Totoo.
Prior, hindi ganyan lagi sa mga pag-alis
May
before.
bas-bas na.
Yeah.
May
Alam niya,
bas-bas.
Wala kasi akong Instagram eh.
Yeah,
Ano ba siya sa
they probably spoke
Instagram?
about it. Parang alam na
Francis.
yata nila 3 days ago from what I read in the article also that it was there. I mean,
Oh.
we're all happy about it. And I'm sure, alam mo yun, things are in the workings. Wala pa tayong big recruit name for season 88. So,
Puro 89.
and that's quite unusual. That's quite unusual. Puro departures pa lang tayo. Most of the people that we brought in are actually for 89. Unless there's a way that Andy plays for us for 88. Wala pa
So,
tayo.
if that's the case, ang possibility lang yan would be coming from abroad. Kasi it can't be a UAAP to UAAP, di ba? Hindi magkapaglaro ng 88.
No.
Ano ang rule for NCAA to UAAP?
Isang
1
year.
year residency.
1 year.
1 year din. So therefore, it's not going to be, if the recruit is someone who needs to play for 88, hindi
Has to
galing
be a
Pinas.
rookie.
Di ba?
Has to be
Or
a rookie. Rookie high
Dalawa.
school or balikbayan box.
Or balikbayan
Yun.
ba?
Tapos, dun sa balikbayan, kailangan master's degree exception. So, kailangan nakapagtapos na siya ng bachelor's degree niya to be able to play right
Ala
away.
Zave Lucero.
Ala Zave Lucero.
Ganun
Yun, para sa
pala.
Kailangan
Q
nakapagtapos
or
ka
You
na.
should be done
Lucero.
with your bachelor's.
Yes.
Yeah.
Para si Galinato rin, yan. Henry, Q, at saka Zave. Ganun.
Yeah.
They graduated na. With
And if you think about it, don't worry about it too much, 'di ba? Parang dun sa the PhilAm Select sino ang kanilang primary coach speaker? Si Coach Gold. So, I'm sure may mga ano dyan. Pag mapasok si
Mga
Coach
nabulakan
Gold,
na.
nasan yung mga recruits, nasan yung mga players nyo? Coach Gold, dito po tayo sa behind the curtain. Huwag po tayo dyan sa general selection. No, 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 no. Dito po tayo sa
Oo.
prime selection. Ganyan.
Kumbaga sa palengke, mga prutas na tinda sa farmers market sa
Oo,
Cubao.
sa farm, oo. Doon sa the aircon,
Oo.
no? Hindi pwede.
Sugi!
Basta
Sugi!
alam. Oo, no, no, no.
So,
Ako naman pakiramdam ko baka naman yan yung dahilan kung ba't kakauwi lang din ni Coach Gold galing Amerika. Kailan lang din
Hindi natin
umuwi, di ba?
alam. Baka daan-daan tayo ng University Hotel, may
Oo.
naka-sequester na dyan, naka-lock na, naka-padlock. Diba? Hintayin lang natin ng one day, ha? Ilabas lang namin yung press release, makapag All-Star Magazine promotion lang si Naveen.
Promotion na. Tapos yun na. Tapos may
May
draft
photoshoot
form 5 na.
May form 5 na. Tapos updated na ang ng Pinoy Liga, nakausap na si Benny, ganun. May media tour, may parada, ganun.
Since we're talking about basketball, no, a few of our 5-on-5 guys na nasa team natin, actually naglalaro din sila in another UAAP event, the UAAP 3x3 event. Actually, merong divisions for junior and senior high school as well as the women's division. For our men's team, no, ang naglaro si Sean Alter, si Gani Stevens, si Jello Canillas, si Pau Galotera, and sino isa, guys? May isa pa.
Jacob,
Baila.
Jacob Baila.
Wala-
Jacob
wala-
Baila.
wala siya kanina.
Wala kanina.
Oh.
Wala kanina.
wait, so yung dalawa, Jello,
Canillas at saka
Canillas.
Paolo
Canillas.
Galetera.
they are new recruits.
UPIS
Team B.
boys na
Team
they
B.
moved to the seniors. Yes. Yes.
Talo, 14-21.
Against
Yes.
Adamson.
Yeah, Adamson, which is may konting 'di ba, pull ng heartstrings kasi kalaban nila si Ray Allen Torres, which is a batchmate.
Ah,
Ray Allen was playing Real. Nagulat ako pa si Cedric Banzano. Cedric
Ayun
nandiyan
na,
pa.
main gun nila naglalaro pa ng 3x3, di ba?
Si Cedric, in fairness, talaga nagmamama kanina. Very, very good under the post pa rin si Cedric.
pero si
And
Ray
ang laki
Allen
niya, di ba?
Torres-
Oo.
Si Ray Allen Torres, parang hindi ko naman nakikita sa sa main rotation.
Hindi siya nalagay
lineup
na-team
last
B siya sa
season.
Adamson last season.
Last season. Pero the previous season, nandun siya.
Oo.
Yeah.
Yes. May mga bagong recruits ang Adamson na push down siya. But I think he might just make the move and crack the lineup hopefully this season. Ang ganda ng laro ni Ray Allen kanina.
That's nice to hear.
So,
He's still a
Mark,
fighting
ano
Maroon
yung
after
quick
all.
assessment on how we played sa 3x3?
Yeah, I mean, obviously chemistry is still being built between these players because obviously Paolo Galatera at saka si Canillas might not be playing as regularly with Sean Alter at saka Gani. But you do see, for example, na alam mo yun, they were setting up some good plays. Maganda yung shooting form in fairness ni Sean Alter from 3. He made a number of 3 points. So that's an additional tool in his bag that he'll be able to use perhaps. And with the departure of Francis Lopez, it now makes a little bit more sense, perhaps, that they fielded Sean Alter here at Gary Stevens, just so they can go ahead and expand a little bit on their
Half-court
play,
game. Yeah.
half-court team, and endurance also, kasi they would really need to move a little bit more and a lot in various positions. So, but yes, we would also want to win, but we all know, for example, that
This is all
it
for
comes with a little
development.
bit of sacrifice, yeah, and it's all part of the development. Tama si Jam.
Takes time din na
Totoo.
masanay from 5-on-5 play to 3x3, di ba? It's not,
Yeah.
hindi
Totoo.
basta, like, for example, si Noy, that's actually his
Forte.
forte. Wala siya.
Ayun nga.
Diba? Oh. So, maybe kailangan lang masana yung players. Tsaka, from last year din kasi hindi rin naman tayo nag-participate eh. Diba? So,
Totoo.
wala tayong point of comparison kung paano maglaro. no?
from the previous year. Totoo.
Yun.
Oo nga,
Ang
nag-back out tayo sa
Diba?
3x3, no?
Yes. Oo,
yeah,
yes.
nag-back out tayo last
Mm.
time. Ang mahirap sa 3x3 kasi compared to 5-on-5, ang mas demanding siya in terms of wala kang place off eh. Hindi ka you cannot take place off in a 3x3 game eh kasi tatlo lang kayo. So hindi
Yeah.
to katulad ng 5-on-5 na you can stand or pwede kang like pumosisyon somewhere in the court dahil marami pang ibang mapapasahan. Dito in
Yeah.
every possession active ka. So ang
Mm.
hirap.
Oh. Sa hindi ka pwedeng ISO ball forever na 3x3. Susunog
Totoo.
ka nun, 'di ba?
Sunog ka,
Yeah.
totoo.
Oh. Yun.
Ang maganda pa na napansin ko dun sa highlights ng 3x3. And by the way, in the second game pala, we also lost to NU 15
Yeah.
to 21. But like Mark said, they were experimenting with Sean Alter shooting three-pointers. As a matter of fact, both doon sa Pinoy Liga game at saka dito sa 3x3 games, pinagsasabay nila si Gani at saka si Sean, which is so experimental na imagine if you could play them together sa isang UAAP 5-on-5 court na talagang na-fulfill yung potential ni Sean, for example, shooting from the outside. Imagine mo yung size, yung collective size ng UP5 on the court nun when it materializes. Sobrang wild nun. Sobrang magulo yun.
So,
Kaya,
Jamo, ba't kaya nila ginagawa yon?
Siyempre para ma-explore din yung kaya ni Sean. Siyempre sabi nga 'di ba, kailangan mo rin lumabas sa comfort zone mo. Kung sanay ka masyado sa ilalim, kailangan you have to expand your game din eh.
Mm.
totoo.
You have to shoot threes. Actually, a modern big man ngayon talagang tumitira na ng tres. Hindi na sila
Totoo.
limited sa ilalim eh.
Yeah.
So, yun.
Parang ang effect kasi nun, because Alter can shoot the three, yung mga gwardiya natin ngayon, mas madali silang makakadrive because yung bantay ni Alter now has to respect his shot and move a little bit further to the outside.
Tsaka,
Correct.
good example si Kevin Durant. How the hell do you block someone like
A
Kevin
tall
Durant?
guy who can
A
shoot
tall guy
from
who
the
can shoot
outside.
outside. Yeah,
That's
exactly.
unfair.
Diba?
Mm.
Sobrang mismatch. Sobrang imba. Imba lang eh.
Totoo.
Sa tingin ko, no, itong 3-on-3, itong 3x3 talagang siguro baka ang pagtingin ng coaching staff is it's not something that we have to win, but we use the event and the venue to hone skills and to introduce new players into the
Mhm.
yung
System.
ibang yung system at yung ibang galawan
Ibang.
sa seniors basketball. Parang siguro ganun yung pagtingin, ano?
Practice ground.
We still have a chance. I mean, we didn't have Jacob Baila for this one, so the dynamic specifically on the court might still change once he comes in kasi iba rin ang impact with somebody of that size, alam mo yun, going to the
Totoo.
ring, di ba? Slashing into the ring.
Totoo.
So see what happens, and I'm quite excited to see, di ba, about these new things that they're adding to their tools, get a toolkit and tool set. So a lot of things to look forward to. So the 3x3s continuing until this weekend. So there's a holiday coming on May 1. So if you're in the Mall of Asia area or in Pasay,
Pasay.
so go ahead and drop in and maybe watch. Right. Tinatempa ko manood nung laban ni Jacob Baila at ni Ice Danting sa Friday. Sabi ko, hindi naman pwedeng Friday. Yung Friday.
Huwag naman sa Friday. Ayan. Thanks guys, no. A lot definitely to look forward sa UAAP 3x3 basketball kasi simula pa lang na season and mag-end yung tournament on Friday. So marami pa tayong mapapanood. One thing na marami na tayong napanood, no, at marami tayong dapat ipagpasalamat, no, ay yung nakaraang season ng ating women's volleyball team.
At men's
We
volleyball team
almost
also.
And also the men's volleyball team, in fact, no, a lot of pleasant surprises. Sige, Jello, ano yung pinaka pleasant surprises na nakita natin in both our volleyball teams, no, for the men's and the women's?
Ah, hindi ko masyadong napanood yung sa men's, no? Though, yung ating parang FSA doon, what's his name, Mark?
Rahim.
Si
Rahim.
Ray, laban. As in, ang grabe yung potential ni Bagets, ganyan, pati the kulot guy, ginagaling Adamson.
Tommy Castrones.
Ayan, si Tommy Castrones. Yun dalawang yun ang stand out sa akin. Pagdating sa, kumbaga yung athleticism, ganyan. Ang napansin ko sa women's team natin, may gustong patunayan. Ibig
Yeah.
sabihin, and it's a good way, Ibig sabihin, parang for the longest time, parang, tayo knocking on the door, pero hindi makaano kasi 'di ba panahon nila Isa Molde, nila
Cathy Bersola.
Tiamzon, Cathy Bersola, 'di ba? Laban din Parang ganon yung nakikita ko ngayon sa dito sa current roster yung nakaraang roster ng players at very promising. I think may isang taon pa correct me if I'm wrong, Mark. Ilang playing years pa si Haboneta?
They can choose to play one more year, but they're already seniors and they are actually able to graduate already. But
Tapos
she can choose
si
Nina
the Itang
yeah,
has
she
one
can
more
choose
year.
to play, has one more year, but she has already expressed that she's already considering going pro, but that might still change.
And the other magaling na girl.
Oo. Sinong magaling na girl?
Yung
Monares?
laban nila with si Monares. Yung laban
Monares, yeah. Monares has 2 more playing years. But it really depends, diba, on what happens. I have a lot of things actually to say there.
Yeah,
also.
I was about to say, go Mark, take it away.
Yeah. For the men's and the volleyball team and the women's volleyball team, we improved on our record. Last year, we were bottom dwellers. Palagi na lang natin pinaglalabanan ng 6th place with UE in the previous season. But for this season, with the introduction of a very good new system by Coach Benson Bokbok, who came from the DLSU program, we saw, though we didn't really have a lot of quality, blue chip recruits. We did get good recruits with the help of Coach O, diba? From the NU program, no? Players like Bansil and then also Olango coming into the women's program. Adding to the seniors that we do have, like Itang, like Monares, like Jaira Boneta as well. And then the good thing also is that we also have some homegrown talent as part of that team. De Leon was there, Sulan was also there from UPIS. One of the key wins that we figured out this year is that we were the first team who beat the undefeated NU Lady
Correct.
Bulldogs in the elimination round. And it was quite emotional, that particular win. And it was quite defining because of all of the other top 4 contenders, we were the first one who beat the NU, the Lady Bulldogs. A lot of storylines back there, first and foremost, for Isulan and then also from De Leon, who played for UPIS Women's. Never silang nanalo against those NU Bulldogs. And this is the first time that they won against those NU Bulldogs. Similarly for Bansil and then also Olango, who came from that NU program, but maybe they were not the top pick to make the lineup. And then they took the risk of moving to another school like UP. Imagine seeing themselves winning against the key players specifically of that NU Bulldog program. It's a big thing also. So, and then people like Ira, Itang, Monares, who has been with our UP system and then became patient and then put their trust in this new system. Now that they're seniors, they saw themselves winning and having a winning record, di ba? Yes, we ended our season for the women's at a 6-8 record, but that 6-8 record was something that was to be proud of. We were very, very close on breaking into the Final Four. At the very, very end, in the last two games, kinakabahan pa rin yung mga nasa dulo ng Final Four because we can really break through it. And we've been beating these contenders. So they really gave us a very, very exciting season. A lot of things to look forward to the next season, especially with our new
Mhm.
recruits. We got the UE Cal girls, which would really, really fill up our team with very, very good
Dongalio.
terminating hitters, Dongalio, Agajero, and then we do have a very good setter as well coming from that particular team. So, and then if in any case, and I'm hoping that we get to renew Coach Benson Bokbok because so far I think he only had one contract, and what he's saying in the interviews, it's really up to the management, maybe with SGA, Coach O, sana naman, but. The girls love her, Coach Benson Bokbok. I think the community also loves Benson. We loved his relationship with the girls and and even on our seniors, but they're already thinking of maybe staying and going pro just because they're seeing there's a good chance that we'll break the Final Four next season and even make the podium. For the men's, it's the same. We got new exciting players like Tommy Castrodes and then also Oleyemi Rahim. So we're now also recruiting for additional people as part of the team. We only lost Dan Nicolas this season. So, and then for the women's, we lost our team captain, Nika Celis, at the end of the year. And then also Cassie Deering, our one and done.
One and done.
A lot of spirit and energy within the court. So we thank them for all of their services and thank you for being Fighting Maroons for Dan, for Nika, and then also Cassie Deering. But there's a lot of things to look forward to the next season. And if I was going to be, alam mo yun, I'd be betting on a horse, I will not be surprised if we make podium next season for the
Mark,
women's one.
I just want to backtrack. I'm just curious why it seems challenging for UP to get blue chip recruits.
Yeah.
Is it a funding issue? Is it people don't want to
Ay,
come to UP
controversial
because it's not a
ah.
promising program? No,
No,
because
no.
these are the
Yeah.
factors, di ba?
It's a lot of things. Kailangan maganda talaga may homegrown ka talagang program. And that's something I think we're trying our best also with the UPIS. We got Isulan. Isulan is a very, very good libero. Diba? De Leon has some promise. He showed in some of our crucial games, no? Some grit also.
Mark, this
But
De Leon is the sister of BDL? Bea De
Bea
Leon?
De Leon,
Okay, okay.
first cousin of Bea De Leon.
Cousin.
So it's alam mo yun, it's a big thing to really have I mean, teams like Adamson, for example, who had the championship team, having them move to their seniors program for the basketball team is a big thing. We got at the core of NU and the NU Bulldogs to build a basketball program. It's not easy, obviously, to lure people and ask them to come over, especially if they already have a very good system. Relationships matters also. So if at least we are proving ourselves to be in a winning program kasi we already have moved from being bottom dwellers to 6-8, then perhaps they are some of the people, for example, that looking to where to place their talent, may gaps sa UP. And next year, with what they're seeing with Coach Benson Bokbok, maybe they'll put their trust to Coach Benson and seeing that I will fill that gap. And I will help them go to, kasi yun ang importante for players, diba? Playing time and seeing that they get into a winning program that will be able to develop them. And now we're seeing that we're at that trajectory. So hopefully by next year that we're able to fill in the gaps and make the next step specifically on making a podium or a Final Four.
Yeah, comparing it to
Ayan.
the 'di ba? Comparing it to the journey of our MBT. Kumbaga, ito na yung parang time ni na
Yes.
Juan and Javi.
Oo.
We were on
GTL
the
season
rise.
80.
Yeah. We
Ito
were
na
on
yun.
that trajectory, with Isa and Tots before. I think the pandemic hits and maybe we struggled a little bit because obviously we needed to restart again. But this time,
I think parang ito yung season 81 natin no? Sa
Mm,
basketball. Tama ba ako?
Ito na yun.
81. 80 heading into 81. Yes.
yung ano to, diba ito ba yung 7-7 sa basketball? Tama ba?
Oo.
Tapos hindi nakapasok
Ito yun,
sa Final Four.
yeah.
Yun. Yun yung
season 80.
moment na yun.
We made
Mark,
it very competitive.
Mark, kung tatanungin kita, ano ang kailangan ng di sa mga matitirang players ng UP? Anong
Yeah.
katangian ng player yung kailangang ma-fill para talagang umabante?
I think we should
Skills-wise,
have I think we should have all of the tools for next season to actually compete. If in any case we get to keep most of our players this year, and then with the people that are incoming for next year, we should be able to. I think what they're saying is an OH2, a good OH2, something like the role of Isa Molde, who has a very, very good defense at the back, and then be able also to provide some as an attacking option also. Yun ang sabi nila. But malaking bagay ang pagpasok nila Gahero at saka Dongali next season because they're very, very terminating wingers talaga sila. I mean, talagang kaya nilang tumapat, for example, na pumatay ng bola to the likes of a Canino or a Apoyos or a Belen, for example. So, kayang-kaya din nilang bumarog ng bola. Hindi, not to say na hindi kaya ng mga girls natin, di ba? But it just adds our firepower. Kasi
Power.
sometimes may mga rotation tayo na okay, nasa harapan yung mga magaganda ang laro. Pero pag minsan, okay, wala sila sa harapan, we have less options, for example. And then they also have the height din kasi to be able to provide some blocking if in any case. So, gaya ng MBT natin, di ba? We have 16 deep. And we all know how important those 16 deep and for a very, very long season. Kasi syempre, if somebody got injured or di maganda ang laro, it's easy for us to switch out players. It's the same for volleyball. We have off days. And there are days that we fight NU, FEU, LaSalle, everybody's clicking, everybody's playing well. But there are days na kalaban natin Ateneo or Adamson and medyo off lahat, di ba? And to be competitive, to make and crack the Final Four, we cannot have those off days. For teams that we are expected to win, we should really win. Parang ganun dapat ang mindset natin.
Totoo. Ayan, sige. Very exciting future indeed, no, for our women's volleyball team and also for our men's volleyball team. At
Yeah.
marami pa tayong mapag-uusapan also from that end, no. As we approach the end of the season and from on the volleyball side naman, no, another exciting off season to come na magkakaroon din tayo ng mga malalaking balita such as what we're having with the on the basketball side, no. Okay. And that concludes today's episode. Maraming salamat, Robbie, Jamo, Mark, Jello. Hanggang sa susunod na maboting usapan.
Right.
Thank you for tuning in with us. Cheers!
Chairs and tables. Bye everyone, UP fight.
UP
Bye.
fight.
Bye!
Keep right.